Sirius XM.
Scallops, Ed.
Scallops?
I fucking hate scallops.
I love scallops.
Really? They're good. Why do
Holy
restaurants
shit.
brag that they got real nice scallops tonight?
Dude, scallops, marinated grilled scallops are fucking amazing.
I think it's the texture or something. I can't.
They got to be done right.
Fucking scallops.
They can't be too.
I like them
uncooked because then they're snotty.
I might have a texture thing happening with some foods.
But then if they're done too much, then they get tough. But a perfectly done grilled scallop, hollow to die for. Oh, God bless my mother the way she would make it a scallop.
My mother makes scallops that they got the marshmallow feel, but the buttery melted sauce that my mother would make. And then my father would steal from innocent people. My mother would make, my father would take. Oh, my grandmother come over. Oh, we honor the woman until we punch them in the face and cheat with our guma. Hey, you have respect for your mother until you punch your wife in the face. Hey, don't take the Lord's name in vain. You go to church until you cut a guy's throat and put him in a vat of acid because he don't give you protection money. Assholes.
What do you mean, asshole?
That's fucking great.
I so much respect for that woman as he's just drilling his fist into her face because she got lippy about the fucking spaghetti.
Hey, you kiss your mother with those lips. I punch my wife in the face. My mother saint on earth.
Saint on earth, my mother, the greatest, sweetest woman you ever want to see. I used to watch as my father came out of the fucking whorehouse after banging broads, and then he'd kiss her with the same fucking lips.
That's right, my mother, sweetest woman, until my father was bouncing her head off the refrigerator for no reason.
Because he lost at the track.
That woman had a heart of gold, a head of rock, thank God. That's how she lived. That's how she survived.
All this because I asked about scallops.
Scallops.
Oh, you give me a clam sauce. Oh, it's like water but red. It's thick.
It's like water. Scallops are great. I like scallops.
Is there anything you don't like eating because of the texture?
Yeah, like mussels.
Cum.
Which is probably the same
Mussels?
thing. Muscles. Come on. They're fucking filters.
Anything better than stringy asparagus?
I like asparagus.
I like it grilled. My mom used to boil the shit out of it.
Nah,
until it was
boil that.
stringy.
Oh, is that the worst stringy asparagus?
It's horrendous.
Oh, it's got to be
terrible.
Broiled.
It's not a worse treat on earth than stringy asparagus.
And then your piss smells all asparagus-y. When you go to take a piss, it's wonderful.
I like that.
You like
I love a good asparagus piss.
Yeah?
Love it.
It's a good smell, isn't it?
It is wonderful.
You really know a man is pissing.
A man's man. A man's guide to a man being a man's man.
Oh, I love that.
With asparagus.
I love that. I love Frank Vincent's book and how he just kept stretching to fill pages.
Yeah.
Hey, here we got the interview with James Gandolfini. You just talked to the guy you worked with?
He loves us. Shut up.
I like him, too.
Shut up. You didn't
And
like his
these are
book?
music that a wise
Vincent.
guy would listen
You
to.
didn't like his book.
Songs that a wise guy listens to.
Can we look that up, Danny? A guy's guide to be the man's man. We like to tease it.
He's a friend of our
to
show.
being a man's
He's on our show
man.
many times.
I like
How
Frank
many other
Vincent.
shows get Frank Vincent on a regular basis?
Frank
Why are we
Vincent.
killing the guy?
Right, I'm just saying it was funny some of the suggestions he would offer.
You didn't like
No, because it was like, these are romantic songs. It would just be like a list of songs.
We might have a book in the office.
Look at the cover. He's got a cigar.
Yeah,
hey, a man's man to cigars.
Pointing.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
A
something.
guy's guide to being a man's man.
Forward by James Gandolfini.
Yeah, it was fun working on the show with him. He was nice. What could he say?
Yeah, let me tell you this one story when James shows up on the set. Yeah? What happened?
Exactly. He was tired. You yelled at each other. You got into a scungili fight. What happened?
All right, here's the content.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, read some of the chapters.
Let's go back.
All right, read some of the chapters.
Part 1, dating like a man's man.
Yeah.
Getting the digits.
Yeah.
The first date.
Yeah.
These are the different chapters. Tell the ex to go home and get his shine box.
Get it? Because he said that in the movie.
Going steady.
Oh, the part 2 is really good. That's the one you like.
We're part 2. Watching movies like a man's man.
Man's man.
Gangster flicks, Western flicks, sports flicks, war flicks, chick flicks. So part 2 should have been called Lists of Movies. Can we look at one of those lists, Danny, please?
I don't know. We're trying to find like more of this.
Do we have a book?
I don't have a whole book
How do we
here.
not have one here?
We haven't referenced this in 3
No,
years.
maybe we have one in the back, though.
I mean, our staff is good, but give them a break.
I'm going to have it sent. It'll be here next week.
Yes, it's with a box of Discovery Channel DVDs. Do you guys want the growth rate of grass in HD? I apparently have made some side deal with A&E that nobody knows about because all I do is bring their DVDs in.
You want this microbes, yes or no?
A&E's assholes and erections.
It's all failed shows. Why does he have the DVDs of all these failed shows?
I'm using all of my basic cable connections. Would you like any CNN bloopers?
Jesus. I need to fucking read this book now.
Oh, it's wonderful.
A man's
Get it on your
man.
stupid iPad. You can download it, can't you?
You know what? Fucking Ope. I'm going to spend the money.
Vincent's,
And as much as I'm giving Frank Vincent a little bit of a teasing right now,
You are spending money on
buy
it.
his book
we're
like
going
a
to zip
man.
over to the old Amazon Kindle app, and we're going to buy one for ourselves.
Be a man. Be a man's man.
This is how easy this is. Yep, you got to go to the home.
Made it very easy to buy things. The intranets.
Shop in the Kindle store.
Were you supposed to play Tampa Sunday?
No.
All right, Justin. Jesus.
Shut up.
Justin's all upset that you weren't playing Sunday in Tampa.
No, I don't do usually Sundays usually because I got to come back here.
Yeah, he's got-
And I do Red Eye on Mondays, and I have radio.
Yes, Jimmy.
What's the matter, Jim?
He's not happy with the book.
No,
You're not happy. You're not happy with your purchase, are you?
No, it's
Jimmy.
cool. I've actually-
What caught your eye? Because you kind of pounded the
I
table.
was looking at Guy's Guide to,
Being a man's man.
you know, move out movies, watching movies like a man's man.
All right.
How do you do that?
All right, walk us through it.
Well, I'll skip the opening part. It's like, not so sure what a man's man movie is all about. A man's man doesn't get irritating reading that a lot. A man's man movie is packed with action, guns, heist, humor, car chases, and explosions, and a little TNA never hurts. A guy just channel surfs and watches whatever the late night movie is, but a man's man has at his fingertips an arsenal of DVDs fully locked and loaded that would make even Clint Eastwood smile. When a man's man gets together with his pals, or even when he's home relaxing,
Yeah.
he sits down to a movie that is guaranteed to have more testosterone than a Gold's Gym. Now I'm going to step out on a ledge and guess that that's a lot of testosterone. And I'm going to guarantee that it must be a man's man movie.
Yeah.
If even Clint Eastwood is smiling.
Smiling. Can you?
Of all the dramatic things, Clint Eastwood knew he's smiling.
Is there any way to get a refund?
Oh, boy.
Have you ever deleted a book from your library?
Not yet. This chapter's about Goodfellas, not Goodbye Girl. Bonnie and Clyde, not Thelma and Louise. Pale Rider, not Whale Rider. Rocky, not Roxanne. And Bull Durham, not Beaches. It would help if there's more examples.
I'm getting chills.
Are you starting to catch my DVD drift? Good. Hey, a man's man cannot live on Halle Berry alone. He has a big appetite for film. So here's the winning recipe.
Here we go. Right.
You sprinkle a little Clint Eastwood with a splash of Steve McQueen and a dash of Burt Reynolds. And you got yourself a feast of man's man films for the ages. So I guess because that was like a cooking thing. The splash and the dink, the sprinkle and the dash and the dinkle and the...
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my God, Jesus, Jimmy! He's a friend of the show.
No, I actually
Remember?
Here, a good book.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I just...
Oh, God, that's fantastic, though.
Could you do the music one?
Sprinkling
Oh yeah, let me get to the.
Try to get the music.
Yeah. Let me go to the table of contents.
A man's man. Selena Gomez.
Jesus, she's fucking hot.
Look at those eyes. Very smoky.
Listening to music like a man's man.
I bet you.
There's
Frank
no picture of
Sinatra.
Frank. Oh,
It
of
has
course.
to be
Yeah,
right.
Frank.
That overrated bore.
You don't like Frank Sinatra?
No, I don't.
You don't like Frank Sinatra?
No, I don't.
That's sacrilege, my
Hey,
friend.
what's the matter with you?
He was.
What's the matter with you?
Frank Sinatra was overrated? Did you just say that?
Yes, and I would say that to anybody except Nancy Sinatra.
Who was better than Frank Sinatra?
I don't know. I don't know about
Who
Tony.
was a better crooner than
Bobby
Frank Sinatra?
Darin, maybe. I don't know.
Crooner.
I would go Perry Como.
He had a very good voice, Sinatra.
If you
His
want a real
lyrics were
answer.
terrible. I don't know about Perry Como.
Perry Como he had a smooth voice.
I don't know.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, the music one.
This is the second chapter. Here it goes. When you